subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss another update from India Forums.
Today we have with us a talented powerhouse. She is known for her flawless acting skill set, and all the films she has done so far have not only been rich in content but also super duper hits. And now she's all set to tell us the rooted tale of Chambal in the upcoming film Sonchiriya. It's none other than Bhumi Pednekar with us.
That was such a beautiful introduction. Thank you.
You're most welcome, Bhumi. Thank you so much. Okay, so we saw the trailer and it looks very challenging. And plus, looking at you, you have been like, unrecognizable in the trailer. So how has the journey been?
Well, as you said, the journey has been very challenging. Right from the first day that I heard the narration, I knew that this is not an ordinary film. This film will require us to go over and above anything that we've done in the past, or any kind of prep, or any kind of work that goes into a film, because the terrain where we were shooting, the kind of story that we are seeing, the life that we are showing is not easy, and it comes with a lot of responsibility, because this is a hard-hitting film. It's a very quirky, gritty movie, and it's an action film, and which obviously is tough to do, and I've never done it, and it was one hell of an experience.
So, yes. Bhumi, we also got to know that you isolated yourself from your friends and family. So, what was the reason for it?
It wasn't really isolation exactly. I just stopped doing all the regular activities that I did as Bhumi. So that could be, I cut off from my friends definitely. I wasn't really going out. I was pretty much involved in all the activities my character did through the day, and Chaubisa kept me very occupied, because, we would start with our diction, it would go into just me. I started basically living my entire day like my character would live, and it was a very enriching experience. I got a good break from my everyday life, and I think that's the beauty of being an actor. You get to live so many different lives. It really adds on a lot to you. So my days would start off with diction, then I would start my physical training for the film, because there is action in the film, and my entire workout regime was also sort of planned according to the everyday chores that this girl did, because we are showing 1970 Chambal, the era of emergency. Modernization had not hit India then, and Chambal, even today when you go to Morena, you realize that it is still very disconnected from how much we've progressed. Yes, there's internet, everybody has phones, but there's just a thinking and a mentality that hasn't really changed much over the years. And the kind of girl I'm playing, she's seen a lot of suppression. She's lived in a society where she doesn't really she can never have a say. And so yeah, as I said, my days would start with my diction, then my physical training, and then we would start discussing the scenes, and I would go back and sort of think about everything that we've done and my own preparation. So we were pretty much occupied through the day.
You all also used real arms and ammunitions in the film. And
no, there was training, definitely. There was training, but I don't think there was a real gun ever used, because that's really not allowed. But yeah, they are like shooting friendly guns, etc. But they are equally heavy. Yeah. They were everything that was used was very true to the way rifles, etc. used to be back then. So they weren't light, they were actually heavy, and there were empty cartridges in it. But yeah.
So did you train, took a special training before using them, or?
You see, the thing is that it's a stylized film, because Abhishek sir has a lot of uniqueness to his style of filmmaking, but the action in the film is very raw. So there wasn't, because it's a very real film, so you don't have people doing somersaults and all those crazy things. It is raw, one-on-one action. So that was the kind of training we went through.
Also, we got to know that there were days when there was no laundry. So how did you all manage, without laundry and stuff?
Oh, no laundry, like our character, the clothes and all. Yeah, obviously, because Abhishek sir was very clear. I can't really indulge in this a lot, but when you see the film, you'll realize that why it was necessary for us to wear a certain costume over a certain period of days. We had to look weather beaten, we had to look dirty, we had to look like we've had a very tough journey before the film started, and I think that was the intention. But yeah, it was, yeah.
Okay, so any anecdotes that you would want to share?
Anecdotes, you know, there was so much that happened through the film because geographically it's such a tough place to shoot. You know, the production had actually made roads to reach certain locations. We would walk about 20 minutes in, and on the way I would see like an animal carcass lying around or some animal's dead body, because once you enter the ravines of Chambal you actually get lost. It's a very harsh area with beautiful people, I must say that. You know, there isn't much of vegetation, at least in the months that we were shooting. It was very dry, it's very hilly and rocky and sandy, and you know, we would see snakes and every kind of reptiles, and we became so used to it. We would have like mosquitoes and insects, but we had trained so hard that we were mentally prepared to sort of deal with all of this, and it honestly, I feel all of this just really added to the character and to the film. But yeah.
Okay, so one last message for the fans.
Well, my only message to all of you guys is that Sonchiriya is truly a very special film. It's a very relevant film. It's a story that needs to be watched. It is quirky, it's supremely entertaining, there's a lot of action, and yeah, I think it's an important film. So please go watch it on the 1st of March because the cast is stellar. It's a phenomenal director, it's a great team, and I promise you, you'll have fun.
Okay. So guys, that was Bhumi Pednekar with us. This is Priyanka Chauhan signing off for now with cameraman Mangesh, India Forums, Mumbai.
This is Bhumi Pednekar and you're watching me on India Forums.